15th Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year A. We are the soil. Farming is an integral part in the life of many people and has contributed much to the boosting of the world's economy. In effect, agriculture is a major priority and is accepted internationally as the main entry point to eradicate poverty, especially in the African continent. The parable of the sower is a familiar story which we hear in the Synoptic Gospels. Matthew chapter 13, 1-9, Mark chapter 4, 1-20, Luke chapter 8, 4-15. In this parable, the Lord illustrates 4 different types of people. 3 of these types of people, those on the way, those on the rock, those in the thorns, do not bring forth any fruit from the sowing. Only those on the ground, that is, those with rich soil, bring forth fruit and are saved. In fact, God has sown the seed of His word and His kingdom within each one of us. The results also involve our hard work and cooperation with His grace. The image of seed sown reflects the reality of our lives. That is God's call and our cooperation with His grace. We are both the soil and the seed. The living word has been sown within us. So we must cultivate the ground of our hearts in order to be transformed in the Lord and more fully reflect His image and likeness. We are called to grow in holiness and progressively reflect the risen life of Christ, the risen life of the world. We are called to grow in holiness and progressively reflect the risen life of Jesus Christ to the world. Jesus had a plan for our world. His aim is that the seed should produce good fruits. No wonder Galatians chapter 5 verse 22 tells us that the fruits of the Spirit are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, trustfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Our society is not yet producing those fruits all the time. Some people allow the devil to take the word from their hearts. We must continue to make efforts, and God will do the rest for us. The good news is we are the soil, the ground on which the seed of God's message fall upon. God is kind. God is merciful. God is patient in His pursuit of our love. He spreads the seeds of His good news even upon the hardened hearts when we have rejected Him or we have been complacent to His call. God continues to throw seed at us. He pours out His love upon us relentlessly. And when He finds even the smallest patch of good soil in our hearts, He nurtures the kingdom within us, producing an abundant harvest. May Almighty God bless you, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit.